So, welcome to day 53 of me scaling my marketing consulting agency to 10k a month. Today's been a Sunday, so a bit more of a relaxed day. It's the first time I've had. Well, I was saying this, I was trying to say that it was the first time I've had a Sunday off in like ages, and then it turns out that this time 2 weeks ago I had one, but before then there wasn't many either, so it is a rare thing. It's a very rare thing to have a weekend off completely, which obviously wasn't the case this week because it would have been last night that I had a 4 till 10 p.m. So we ended up sleeping in a bit on the Sunday today, and then just trying to relax a bit. And this is my one complete day off for the week. Because obviously this time last week on the Sunday I did a 8 hour shift and then came back and did like another 4 hours of work on the business. So my day off was kind of the Saturday. This weekend's been a bit better, having a bit more time off. And overall, I felt like towards the end of the month, last month, like in January, and also the first couple of weeks of this month, I was trying to I tended to be like quite negative about certain things. I took on some clients that maybe I shouldn't have, wasn't delivering the best service for them, which was my fault, but there was also the factor of it was difficult to work with them in the first place because. But then again, you can't blame it on other people. It's also about like expectation setting. And something I actually saw on social media, literally like yesterday, was Cameron England, who is somebody that I kind of follow in the space, and somebody that like Alexi, my old mentor, is like good friends with now, so kind of like a friend of a friend in a way. But he's in the space, he's doing very well for himself. But he said that like marketing is like a 8 letter word for test. So I was just making sure it was, or was it a 9? But yeah, he's it's basically like marketing is like one word, it just means testing, which is you obviously are creating these campaigns, etc., but ultimately the real difference and the real impact is made when you're able to test different variables, see what works within that market, and just go all in on that and create variations of that to see if you can make it even better. Like that's what marketing and advertising is, and in a way, me over the last few weeks, starting to get in with the new client, my psychotherapy client that I have, starting to get back into that and creating campaigns for her and creating campaigns for myself. That for myself, my ad campaigns weren't doing too well. I've made a change recently and it's had amazing like results come back from it. Like yesterday, obviously it was a day off, but I checked the emails and I'd had like 9 leads that day, which compared to like the lead flow I was having before, which I was talking about literally like a few days ago in the updates, as you could see when I made changes to my campaign and I changed the creatives, instantly from that my CTR has gone up in the same way that, I can literally show you it. I should be able to pull some stuff up here, but if you see my campaign here, you'll literally be able to see from these numbers in the last few days. From here, you can see how the click-through rate has been going from like 0.6 or 0.8% to literally like 1.4, 1.42 in the last couple of days, getting 30% average of opt-in rates. I've yet to contact a lot of these, and so far that means that I haven't booked any meetings in from them. But as soon as I start to do that, that's going to pull down the average of how many meetings I've booked in, and the cost per meeting booked is going to go down a lot from that. So yeah, basically that's a really good thing for my client. It's also very good. Obviously not going to share information about those in the meetings that she's taking, but in the first, let's have a look at it, how many days have been going for. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're on the 10th day of running ads and we've already booked in 9 appointments so far. So we're averaging almost an appointment a day, and there's still a lot of leads that are yet uncontacted and I need to contact throughout the day today that will then, at least one of those is going to book in. So we are averaging about a call a day in the first 7 days, she got 8 calls. So in terms of a testimonial for me, if she does one, or just even if she writes a review and I just use that as a headline, but having like, an appointment every single day for a new client. As soon as I launched the campaign in the first week, she's got 8 new appointments to speak to them, to try and do those. And she was also talking about how like specific people she's spoken to have been very much the type of client that she's wanted. So then I kind of said to her, we can do a thing called basically pixel conditioning, or like obviously this is a lead form, but we can basically condition the algorithm to say, look, you sent us this lead, you got this person to click and to put through their information. These are exactly the types of people that we want, and I can do that for my ads as well. So I'm going to start doing that so that I can target the types of people that I want to be clicking on it, and it can push the ads to those. But yeah, for her, we're averaging under £10 a booked call, which is amazing. So yeah, really happy with the results I'm getting her. That's much different to kind of this time last month with my clients. And yeah, with my ads, I think for this month, like to be honest, I've spent quite a lot of money on the ads and haven't got a return just yet. But we're getting to the point where I've kind of spent the same amount as last month, and last month I only got one deal through directly through those ads, and I haven't even spent that much on it yet. And the amount in terms of differences, like different things that I'm testing, and being able to see the data, like at the end of the day, you cannot get like what I was trying to say is you can't get like emotional about the data you're seeing on the screen. Like at the end of the day, I was seeing like, okay, I'm getting low lead flow even though I'm spending quite a lot of money, but that was the ultimate reason for why, was because my click-through rate was so low. Like when I was getting leads, the opt-in from that was incredibly high. Like some of it was like 60%, there's one here 37%. Like on average, my opt-in, even from the fact that certain days was 0 because I would get clicks and no leads, my average is still about 20% opt-in rate. So the opt-in is great. Like when people do click on it, they sign up, 1 in 5. Over the last few days, even higher, 30.77%, 30%. So basically 1 in 3, if they click on it, 1 in 3 of them will put their information in. So then it became a question of, okay, how do I maximize the amount of people clicking on it? And so I've been able to change up the creatives and increase that. And what's happened? 9 leads yesterday, four leads the previous day. A new high in terms of like 2 days, how many leads I get. So as you can see, when you change up what you're doing and you improve what needs to be improved, you'll get better results. And from that, I will be able to get more calls booked in, and eventually I'll close one of those calls and I'll stop worrying about it because I would have made all the money back. So it's a case of this is just how it works with client acquisition. And because I'm still very new to it overall with running ads and knowing how to do it and learning all of that, then that's obviously why I'm feeling that way. But yeah, everything's going a lot better now.